About 2.5 years ago, I realized how financially illiterate I was. And I don't really remember what triggered it off, but I know I started off by reading Robert Kiyosaki's book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And at first it wasn't that profound for me, but reading it later and letting it sink in, it's like, boom, there's this gap, there's this divide in the way that people think. So you can get raised in one way to think about money a certain way, about how you have to obtain it, and you can get raised in a completely different way that just attracts money to you versus you having to strive for it all the time. And so that was kind of my first introduction to learning about money on a deeper level and about the energetics of money itself and how it's magnetized to you if you're a match for it. And basically, I just continued on my path of learning. And what's funny is I did join a wealth mastermind group, and it's been transformational. It's probably the only group like that in the entire world, honestly, and I feel very honored to be a part of it. And it's taught me so much around the inner foundations of wealth and the tangible things about investing and just markets in general. And along with that, it propelled my desire to learn more and more about money. And through that, I learned about Bitcoin. And what's funny is, now that I've learned a lot about the traditional finance system and Bitcoin, it makes me realize I don't want to play those games anymore. Like, these traditional finance rules that are stood up around us influence every single aspect of our lives. And that might sound kind of crazy, but whenever you dig in deep enough to money, you'll understand that it's a power control system that has its tentacles into literally everything. Bitcoin is outside of that system completely. And that's what I'm excited to start moving my time and energy into even more. So essentially, I've come full circle into learning about money, learning about the financial systems that we exist in, discovering Bitcoin and diving into it. And now I just crave that simplicity again of being able to just put my money somewhere, put my time and energy into something, and just know that it's good and it's going to stay there and it's going to grow too. It doesn't even feel like an investment. It just feels like actual savings. And that's pretty cool. If you want to know more about Bitcoin and how to get started, grab my free guide, Your First Step into Bitcoin. Go to firststep.integratingbitcoin.com or grab the link from my channel bio.